Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Dee here. If you're new here, thank you for stopping by. If you're not new, welcome back. And if you guys could do me a favor, like, comment, subscribe, and if you feel led to share, it doesn't cost you anything. What you're going to watch in this video is me making a Valentine's dinner for the family. We are having steak, loaded potatoes, and salad, and we have cupcakes and apple crumble for dessert. Right here you're watching me clean the steaks or what have you, as well as marinate them. You're also going to see one of my little ones pop in here. And again, if you're new here, I'm actually pregnant, so if I don't look so desirable, hey, to each his own, but I am pregnant. I got a comment the other day, 2 of them, and I couldn't do anything but laugh, but hey, to each his own. So I'm showing you guys what are some of the things that I use to marinate my steaks. Like, again, as I told you, those that are new, and in 2025, I'm just going about journaling my life digitally this year, just to hold myself accountable. So basically, I'm using what we had on hand. We did just move, so I'm still trying to get my house together because I am pregnant. Everybody has put their hand in, but I'm one of those people. I like what I like when I like it, when I want to, and do it the way I want. And if not, I was grown up by do it yourself. So instead of me having to complain about how people do things, I just do it myself. So with the steaks, I marinated them with some apple cider vinegar to break up the muscle and to help tenderize it. Then I also had used some avocado oil as well, and then some different seasonings that I had on hand. So again, you just use what you have. Also, with that being said, if you felt bad or wasn't able to, go out, you don't always have to spend a lot of money. It's nice if you have it, but if you don't feel bad and let society to dictate your norms or whatnot. Make your own family traditions. So we had steak, but another option, if you have something nice coming up, you can make a hamburger or fries or steak burgers. Make it fancy, but within your budget. Don't go broke trying to keep up with the Joneses. Another idea you could have done is maybe make like a pasta, like restaurant style, but this is something we don't eat much of, so I had put that into my grocery budget last month to have for Valentine's Day, because we just moved, so we're, don't want to go over budget no more than we needed to. So now you're watching me process the potatoes. I cleaned them, and my little helper came to help throw stuff in the pot and water. Then her and I having a conversation about stop doing that, no, don't do this, but it kept her quiet, and because everybody was doing their own thing. So it was just me and her hanging out and her terrorizing me while I cooked. But so again, I didn't want to have the oven on all day. So another thing I do that helps me in the kitchen, being pregnant or just being a mom of many, is to use all my cooking gadgets, and I have several crock pots. So in this moment, I did put some water in the crock pot, and I cleaned and scrubbed the potatoes just basically with my hands, getting the dirt off, because for those who don't know, the potato skins have a lot of nutrients in them. So I scrub them for the family members that do like eating the whole potato, meaning the skin and all. So I scrubbed them. I put a little bit of oil on them and then some salt and rubbed it on the skin outside. And then after that, I poked holes in it with a fork. And then after I do that, I wrap them up with foil individually and put them inside the crock pot with, like I said, water. And if you saw me put water in there, you actually need a little bit more than that. Sometimes when I only cook a couple, or 3 or 4, I may just put a little bit of water, but in that instance I needed more. So later on, you don't see it in this video, I did have to go add more water because I didn't put enough. But that's how I cook my potatoes when I make baked potatoes or loaded potatoes in the crock pot, because I can forget about it, because I'm not one of those persons. I don't mind cooking, but I don't stay in the kitchen all day, so I try to meal prep whenever I can. Stay tuned for my postpartum prep was with me, meal preps, but it's not in this video, will be soon. So anyway, put them in a crock pot for about 4 hours on high, and they were ready for dinner. So now you will see me prepping one of our desserts. Again, one of my family members have a chocolate allergy, so I didn't want to like not have them something for dessert. And again, just using what I had in my pantry. We had like several different items, but this is a crowd's favorite. So if you ever make apple crumble or want to know how, let me know in the comments. But another thing that we like to eat with our apple crumble is vanilla ice cream. However, again, I didn't get any when I was making this. Again, just trying to use what we had on hand. So basically, you need a stick of butter, a can of apples, and a box of cake mix. And it's just that simple. Again, that is a crowd's favorite. Yes, I'm cutting the butter with paper on it. Not a big deal. All I did was just, take the paper off as I got the butter. You don't have to arrange it in no kind of way. I just spread them out, and because when it melts, it's going to do its thing. But I just placed them, all over it where it's good and covered. And then you put it in the oven, let it do its thing. And again, if you want to know what the temperature or just how to make it in general, let me know in the comments. I don't mind sharing. Now I'm prepping our salad. My son and I are about the only ones that love salad in the house. Everyone else will tolerate it, but this is me cleaning the salad, separating it, and then getting it clean or what have you. And after I cleaned it, I got it together where I could dice it up. And then, like, when we make our own salad, like I do the tomatoes and like the cheese and all the other toppings. Oh gosh, excuse me. So anyway, you might not see carrots here because where I am currently in the world, carrots are on recall. And me being pregnant, I didn't want to chance any recall foods. Yeah, I'm good on that. So no carrots. So here you see me cutting up an onion, and I think I might have some mushrooms, but cutting up an onion in this instance, like getting it diced, because I'm also gonna saute my steak with mushroom and onions for an extra flavor and veggies. And you'll see that in a moment, but I'm getting that prepared. And I used half an onion, but we also, like I said, cut up the little cherry tomatoes. Again, half the house tomatoes or any acid gives everyone else indigestion. However, me being pregnant don't do anything to me or my son, and we love him. So I did cut up a few for him and the rest of them I'll probably just use for snack. But right there you saw me for my cheese grater. I don't particularly like the shredded cheese in the store. It just takes me a moment or two to do it like this. It melts better and has like less of all that chemicals in the shredded cheese that they sell in the store. It just takes me a moment to grate it. As I said again, to preserve an easy cleanup afterwards, I spray the cheese grater with a light oil, and it just, is perfect. Can't really explain it, but I enjoy grating my own cheese, honey. Works wonders. And as I said again, this is another item. I had boiled the eggs the day before. Again, I'm pregnant, so work smart, not hard. So we had tuna the night before, so basically I bought a couple extra eggs for snacking as well as for this meal. So I bought a few extra eggs. going to dice them up and have them ready for the salad. After I clean those and rinse them off, I just, like I said, dice them up, because usually I just give us all like a half an egg. But again, knowing that everybody doesn't care for salad, it wasn't our main meal for the night, I just went ahead and, like I said, dice them up and put them in a bowl. So when I start making salads for the family, I can sprinkle over their salad or whatever, for those that wanted eggs or whatnot. Again, an extra protein, good for you if you're pregnant. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, just clean those, dice them up, and now I'm putting them in the bowl, and then I'm going to cover them up and put them away until we're ready to have them. Let's see. After that, I did a little bit of cleanup. Yep, just that simple. Now it's time for steaks. As I said, again, they were marinating earlier. I started early that morning, and so they had marinated pretty much all day. And again, I had multiple steaks to do, so I put them on the end griddle. If you have a big family, I advise you, if you can afford it, to get a big griddle. It helps, and I use it for a lot of different meals. Easy cleanup, and it's just perfect. But right there, I am using the Japanese barbecue sauce. You can use it as a marinade or as a steak sauce, and that's basically what we usually use it for, is like a marinade and a steak sauce. It's not too overpowering. It's great. I can't explain it. So right there, you saw me opening a new bottle because the other one we ran out of. Now I'm just going over with the onions that I diced up earlier as a garnish, and in that same tub, it's some mushrooms, so it's all mixed up. But again, just getting in my extra veggies. Mushrooms are also good for you, or inflammation, and high in fiber as well, if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me, because I am not a dietitian, but I do try to get in my fiber and vitamins any way I can, as I said, being pregnant, because I don't eat like a lot of small meals during the day. I just do what works best for me. But yes, so the griddle is a lifesaver. Let me know if you do have a griddle down below, what you cook on your griddle. This is me finishing up the steaks, about ready to pull them off in a minute. Yep, there you go. All right, and now I'm about to plate up one of the plates to show you what we're having. I know some of your, like my family's bread people too, but again, I was trying to work smart, not hard. Give them a nice, lovely Valentine's dinner. We didn't have bread that night. I usually have a lot of bread in the freezer left over, but as I said, we just moved, so I did a lot of cleaning and eating stuff out that we had, so I didn't have an abundance of food to give away and or throw away. So now I'm plating my food. So I have a steak, and I think these are petite steaks, which is a good cut of meat if you're still on a budget. Me putting cheese on my potato. And I think I did put some pepper on it a minute ago. So that was mozzarella, as well as some sharp cheddar I had shredded. Again, with this night, I also shredded some extra cheese because the night after that, I think we had homemade quesadillas with some leftover taco beef. Again, like I said, if your family doesn't eat something, freeze it if it's freezable. That way you're not wasting food and making it easy for yourself, whether you're pregnant or not, as far as meal prepping goes. I also added some bacon bits to my potato, then some sour cream. If you don't have sour cream, another way to use, you can have Greek yogurt that's plain as a substitute, because I hate that too, but hey, again, using what we had. The salad that I had cut earlier, I put a little bit on my plate, as well as some of the tomatoes. Those are like cherry tomatoes. I can't remember the brand, but they were pretty good, surprisingly. Then I added a little bit more cheese to my salad. And you probably were like, it's not a lot, but again, I'm pregnant, so I can't stuff a lot without making my belly hurt. Now I'm adding some eggs that I had chopped up earlier to my salad, and I like ranch on my salad. Sometimes I use like a little bit of oil and vinegar, but this night is Valentine, and I said, what the hell? So that's what I did. Now I am showing you the final result of the apple crumble. This is what it looks like after it has baked in the oven. Thank you for watching.